Okay, so I'm listening to Tammy this morning on C-SPAN, and she is the woman who has long blonde hair. And what's being discussed is the unconditional discharge of falsifying business records with Donald Trump. And so I've still been asking the question, well, I mean, the thing is, he basically got a slap on the wrist for it. The judge said he was not sure how to sentence the president because of the fact that he'd been elected president. And so he said he was having a hard time deciding how he was supposed to sentence the president because he'd been elected president. But he did make it clear that in his private life that he can be sentenced and he does not have full immunity. And so I've been asking the question, it's like, okay, so anybody who is filing taxes or works for a corporation, they can bring in women, they can pay them for sexual services, and then they can just call it a different, business expenses. They can call the women business expenses. So this is how the corporations work. They just call it business expenses for whatever it is that they're doing and take it out as some charity fund or something like Michael Cohen did. Now, there was another man who called in and he said that he has been having a hard time finding a job because he's a convicted felon. And so he said at this point, he said he should be able to get a job and work. And he said it sounds to me like he wants to work. He's been trying. But he said because of everything, because of his history and background checks and things like that, that he's having a hard time getting a job. Now, but he did attach a little bit of some of the history, using the words that because of his culture. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, I mean, the thing is, what I say is that we don't have enough jobs for everyone. So if you go in to apply for a job and they only have 5 positions, but you have 1,000 people show up, you can't say that that's discrimination when there's just not enough jobs for everyone to be on the payroll of someone else. You can't just keep calling that discrimination when jobs don't exist. Plus, we have inflation. And so I just wanted to add a little bit more to this because this is a very interesting topic of how you move money around. Well, money laundering and embezzling from one fund to another fund. I mean, that's